Rock the body, body, body.
Well, we're back with AZRD, Arizona Roller Derby. On our last AZRD episode, we saw the February 2009 bout from the Castle Sports Club. This time, we're going to see the March bout 1 month later. I used to always say back in the WFTA 3.1 days that no derby bout is complete without some grand slams, a star pass, and a jammerless jam. Well, this bout has them all. The jammerless jam, which existed in the WFTA rules till about 2012, meant that if there was a power jam in progress and the remaining jammer receives a penalty, they will go to the box. If the original jammer's penalty time expires in less than 10 seconds, then the jam will continue without a jammer until the originally penalized jammer re-enters the track. If the penalty clock still has more than 10 seconds left on it, the ref is going to call the jam. The jammers in the box will lose their jammer status, and then each team would reset and field new jammers, and the jammers in the box would eventually return back as blockers when their penalty time does come up. Now, this coverage has me in turn 1 of the Castle Sports Club for the first time, and in the past, I've done all my shooting at the Castle from turn 3. Huge difference. If you've watched my other Castle Sports Club coverage, you'll see, the difference between going in turn 3 and then going in turn 1. All the Tucson stuff that I did, when you watched the Copper Queens and Iron Curtain, when you watched the Derby Brats, I was in turn 1. Night and day difference. And you're going to notice that in this video. You're going to definitely notice that. One of the skaters on the Brawlarinas, Lunachick, is still skating derby at AZRD. I also hear that Missy from the Beaters is still active. You will see both of them in this 2009 bout. So with that, let's check out the Brawlarinas and the Bad News Beaters. But first, here's some things you need to know about Michi-Chan's Raw Derby. Michi-Chan's Raw Derby is a journey into the early days of the modern resurgence of flat track roller derby by highlighting how the game was played in Arizona, the second birthplace of modern roller derby. From 2007 to 2009, I produced 7 long-form video shows, first called the Arizona Derby Report and then later Michi-Chan's Real Derby. Think of these programs like Sports Center, but for derby. They featured news, scores, standings, as well as highlight reels on the various roller derby bouts that were played in Phoenix and Tucson at the time. These highlight reels ran about 5 to 7 minutes in order to not just capture the highlighted moments of the game, but to also reflect the human element of the skaters and the fans. Michi-Chan's Raw Derby takes those bouts where most or all of the gameplay was recorded and now presents them in their entirety, jam by jam. While you're used to seeing recent roller derby coverage on live streams and YouTube with camera angles at elevated positions, the Michi-Chan way was much different. I'm not interested in the positioning of the skaters. I'm interested in the human side of the sport and capturing the action from the floor where the action was happening, not from the grandstands. Likewise, since our coverage at the time was intended mainly for highlight reels and not for full bout coverage, you should not expect a well-polished presentation of the game. Since I used a handheld camera and did not always use a tripod, you should expect the camera to shake at times, be out of focus, and to experience immediate shifting to other parts of the track, including the areas where action is not happening in anticipation for something to eventually happen. You will also hear my remarks, my calls of encouragement, score and time checks, as well as other things that you may not expect in roller derby coverage that's commonly seen today. Like I said, this is as raw can get. But if you can see past all this, You will experience for the first time what Arizona Derby lovers experienced in those early years. A time when fans were closer to the game and more involved. A time when skaters had more freedom to express themselves through their individual character. And a peek into how the game was originally played before it evolved into different styles based on national association. This is our state. This is our derby. This is Michi-Chan's Raw Derby. Oh my God. We're going wide here. Oh, this is a nice entrance.
The Brawlarinas! Managing tonight, the Brawlarinas, special guest here,
Let's talk about our host league for this bout. Arizona Roller Derby was the state's first modern roller derby league, started in 2003. AZRD was one of the founding members of the United Leagues Coalition, which would later be known as the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. During the Michi-Chan era, AZRD had 4 home teams. They currently have 2. The Bad News Beaters, a heritage name from the early days, and Skate Riot Project, a name that most locals will get. AZRD has 2 travel teams. Their A team is the Arizona All-Stars. Their B team is Arizona Rising. In 2025, their primary venue was the Broadway Recreation Center located at Broadway and Center Street in Mesa. For more information about everything AZRD, visit their website at ArizonaRollerDerby.com or look for them on Facebook. Now on to this bout. In this bout, we're going to see the Brawlarinas in purple and black take on the Bad News Beaters in blue. This bout took place at the Castle Sports Club, which used to be located on 19th Avenue in Phoenix. The property was eventually repurposed and is now used by the state of Arizona. The castle was once known for its poor acoustics, leaky roof, and dirty floor. But despite all of that, so many great derby memories were made there. This bout was based on the WFTDA 3.1 rule set. This was before the tripod brick wall defense and slow packs. This will be a 2-period game of 30 minutes per half with jams of up to 2 minutes each. This was back in the days of the 2-whistle start, where the pack would start before the jammers. WFTDA 3.1 also had the Grand Slam rule, where a point is earned if the jammer is able to lap the other team's jammer. This bout was recorded on our widescreen camera from turn 1. A nice treat this time, considering that in the past, no matter which league, I was relegated to turn 3 at the castle. This bout will be loaded with Michi reaction commentary. When the game gets exciting, so do I. We captured all but 2 jams in this game, and we'll let you know at what point the missing jams happen. So with that, let's watch the Tutus take on the Ball Girls. That's right, it's Brawlaz versus Beaters coming up right now. And this is your marker for March 14th, 2009. This is AZRD. This is Brawlarinas and Bad News Beaters. Very special night tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this last week we lost a very dear and precious member of the AZRD family. Joe Bones, who has also served us well at Tucson Roller Derby. He's been with us since about 2006 when we met him at Dust Devil 1. And on Saturday last week we received word that he had left us. And we would just want to say to his lovely wife Donna, thank you so much for sharing him with us for so long. He took such good care of us. and he will live on with us. So if we can just have a moment of silence for our beloved Joe Bones. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Okay, and the first jam is underway.
Here we go. Knockout Nico and Raina Rage. Here we go. Here we go. Locolino throw on the inside. Nico takes a nice fall, turn 2. But look out, here comes Raina Rage. Raina Rage is halfway through the pack. But here comes Knockout Nico. This is going to be a tough battle for the break. Who's going to get it? Here comes Raina Rage outside. Raina Rage, nice hit. Nice hit. Here comes Raina Rage. Raina Rage outside. Raina Rage. Raina Rage. Gotta make her way through Bone Center. Bone Center giving her a lot of resistance. But where is Knockout Nico? Where is Knockout Nico? Here comes Raina. Whoa! I told y'all this is going to be a game of very aggressive blocking. She's through! Raina Rage is through! No lead jam! No lead jam on Raina Rage. But she's in the prize. She's on her way to score. Meanwhile, Knockout Nico, somewhere in the back of the pack, could probably use a star pass right now to save her butt. Here comes, oh! Nice hit on Nico. Here we go, free pass. And that's the jam. Nice jam by nice jam by Raina Rage. Wow. And that was Raina Rage. 27:45, 4-0 remaining. And we've got the beaters ahead. Here we go. Dianosaurus Rex, Sweet Candy Cannons. I can never say that name right. I don't cover enough here. And Dianosaurus is through. Lead jam, Brawlaz. First lead jam, and it goes to the Brawlaz. Meanwhile, Candy Cannons is somewhere caught up in the back. Here comes Candy, but look, here comes Dianosaurus. She's in line to score. Nice. Nice hit. Okay, here we go. Dianosaurus Rex. Where is Sweet Candy Cannons? Sweet Candy Cannons is still pretty much caught up, but here comes Dianosaurus around for more. She's going to do it. And she's through again. And she wants more. Dianosaurus Rex, she wants more. And here she comes. She's got no threat from the beaters right now. So we're going to go for more. This is what I mean by Brawlarinas' secret weapon. And here she comes. She flies right through. Another Grand Slam. Another Grand Slam. That is your Dianosaurus Rex. All right, here we go. Meanwhile, where's Sweet Candy Cannons? Sweet Candy Cannon's still trying to break, so she'll play blocker instead. And that's the jam. 2 minutes. 2-minute jam. And the Brawlies have just done some major damage here. All right, that last jam for Dianasaurus Rex, that was an 11-point jam. 25-20 remaining. It is 11 to 4. 11 to 4. Brawlies now on top. Here comes your pack. Jammers. Knockout Nico back up with Rain of Rage. Here we go. Knockout Nico's through. Lead jam, Brawlarinas. And here comes, and Rain of Rage is through. Both jammers have broken this time. But Knockout Nico has control of the jam. She can call this off at any time. Oh! Nice ball. Nice hit there on Knockout Nico in turn 4. Knockout Nico, a former beater. And we have 15 to 4, 24:07 remaining. 15 to 7. Brawlies are still on top. Here comes your pack. Jammers. Little twitch on the jammer line there. Hacker to pieces. Joby one and only. Jamming for the beaters. And Joby takes a nice hit by the bone setter. Joby stumbling, turn 2. She's fine. Meanwhile, where is... But we're still waiting to see what happens. Hacker to pieces, trying to make her way through. Hacker to pieces. Hacker to pieces. Is she through? Lead jam. We have a lead jammer for the Brawlies. It is Hacker to pieces. Nice. And Joby going down again. If the Brawlies win this one tonight, it's going to set up the possibility of a 3-way tie for the free pass for the finals. And we got somebody's getting whistled. Meanwhile, here comes Joby one and only to the box. Solo jam, Brawlies. Hacker to pieces. Grand slam. Here comes Hacker. Hacker calls. That's the jam. I don't know what's up with the beaters jamming tonight. Let's take a look here. We got 22 minutes remaining. It is now 20 to 7 Brawley. And this one's going to go as a solo jam. And we got more. Okay. There goes your pack. Solo jammer. And that's Dianasaurus Rex. Dianasaurus Rex originally with that amazing jam. Let's see how she does this time. Oh! Dianasaurus Rex takes a nice little fall in the front stretch. Nice. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh! Dianasaurus Rex still trying to make her way through. She's up against a wall of blue. Oh! That was the pivot for the beaters. Sweet Candy Cannon's taking a nice hit. Taking a nice fall into the Brawley bench. Oh no, Dianasaurus is through. No lead jam. All right, here comes Joby one and only. She can still get lead jam here. Here comes Joby one and only. Joby's gonna try the inside. She's got her way through. We've got a lead jam for the beaters. Beaters lead jam. bleeding. Okay, we've got a timeout here on the floor of the castle. It is 25-7, Brawlys with 20:09 remaining. Back to business here. 25-7 Brawlys, 20:09 remaining. Coming off a timeout, here comes your pack. Jammers. And who we got this time? We got Knockout Nico. And Rain of Rage. This always seems to be... And we got a lead jammer. And it's Knockout Nico. Meanwhile, we're looking. Oh. We're still waiting to see what happens. Rain of Rage is through. Destructo Kitty called to the box, 20-foot rule. You can't engage that jammer. And we got a she called. Knockout Nico doing a little damage and calling it off. Wow, this is so lopsided in favor of the Brawlys. They have definitely been working at it here, let me tell you. 29-7, 18:50 remaining. And B Naughty, a late arrival into the pack. Here we go. Jammers. Obi-Wan and only. Joby one and only. And French Lick. French Lick wearing a special green Lucky Charms undershorts tonight. And looking at the scoreboard, they're working. Nice hit. It's like, you hit my jammer, I'll hit your jammer back. Slow pack, no one is broken yet. This isn't all. Okay, we've got a Frenchie's through, no lead jam. Still waiting on Joby one and only. Joby still stuck in the back of the pack. And here comes, oh, nice hit on Joby. Nice hit, and that was the bone setter. Trademark hit. Trademark hit on. Meanwhile, we've got Slow Pack Derby. Joby one and only, way on the outside. Missy on her way to the box. And that's 2 minutes, and that's a jam. And I don't think we got that jam. I'm not sure if we got that jam. That was Bone Setter, Sweet Candy Cannons, Bone Skaters Break. It's now 12:08. The jam was, I think the jam was 2 minutes. That's the way we're going to call it unless the clock contradicts. It's getting close, Derby fans. All right, here we go. We're getting ready with 12:08 remaining. It's 29-22. Brawley's still out in front. We have a solo jammer. And it's Joby. one and only. But nope, here comes the bone setter back from the sin bin. Here we go, bone setter. Bone setter sneaking through. Lead jam. We have a lead jammer and it's the bone setter. I love saying that name. Meanwhile, Joby one and only, Seiko Sybil out of the box. Joby one and only, battling on the inside, trying to make her way through. Oh! Jugs Bunny almost tripping the bone setter. But Joby one and only is broken. No lead jam because that belongs to the bone setter. And that is Joby one and only. And that's the jam. Whoa. Okay, we've got 33 to 23, 10:30 remaining on the clock. All right. And here we go. Here come your jammers. And that looks like that's going to be Raina Rage and Dianosaurus Rex. Raina Rage and Dianosaurus Rex, both of them trying to make their way through. But here comes Dianosaurus Rex is through. Sneak through right in the middle, lead jam. And Raina Rage is through. This pack is going to slow down right now. Raina Rage all over the both skaters all the way through. Dianosaurus is going to probably have to call this one. But no, she wants points too. This game is just too close. Both jammers are caught up mid-pack. Here comes Raina Rage. Raina Rage is through. Raina Rage is through. Dianosaurus Rex down, turn 4. Dianosaurus Rex down, turn 1. Here comes Raina Rage back for more, but is Diana going to call it off? Oh my word. And she does some damage and calls. And that's Raina Rage. 37 to 28. And here we go. 8:35 remaining. Joby one and only. And that is Joby's through, not lead jam though. Probably still have a chance to get this one. Missy all over Lunacheck. Missy is all over Lunacheck. She's probably getting prepared for Hollywood. Lunacheck to the box. Jammerless jam. Jammerless jam. Time for a drink. All right, no bout is complete without a star pass and a jammerless jam. We're halfway there. Okay, coming out of a jammerless jam, 6:42 remaining, 37 to 28. And here we go. Oh, this is getting fun. What have we got? We got Knockout Nico and Vixen Tequila going. And we've got somebody, what? Who's going to the box? Nobody is broken. We got Knockout Nico. Panty falling off. And we got Solo Jam. No. We got Elite Jam fixing Tequila. Fixing Tequila, Elite Jam. Solo Jam too. This could, careful, this could go Jammer. This game is slow, but it's exciting.
And leadership from the box for the Brawlarinas.
They are just holding her back. This is slower derby. Chuck's Bunny back in. And who's going to the box now? And that's the jam. That was a very confusing jam, but it is 4:20 remaining. 37-31. Brawlaz ahead by 6. Here we go. Dianosaurus Rex, Raina Rage. Raina Rage out on the backstretch, way outside. Dianosaurus Rex aggressively making it through. Dianosaurus Rex through. Lead Jam, Brawlarinas. And watch her go. There's some speed for you right there. It's called Dianosaurus Rex. Oh! Nice hit off of Missy. And somebody's going to the sin bin. Oh! I know Frenchie was in that ball. I know Frenchie was, but here comes Dianosaurus Rex. And here comes Arena Rage, broke through. Dianosaurus Rex has control. As the lead jammer, she can call this off anytime. And she calls. She's calling off the jam. Took a while for the refs to see that, but she did. She called it off. All right, 2.5 minutes remaining. It's 46-35 Brawlaz. 2:23, we'll call it. Here we go. Okay, time clock is stopped at 2:08. We're going to stay on it, I think. Gotta love those shorts. Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. Here we go. All right, here we go. We got Knockout Nico and Fixin' Tequila going up. Knockout Nico pretty far ahead. 20-foot rule, free pass. Lead Jam. Lead Jam, Knockout Nico. Confusion. Is Psycho Sybil in or out? Little confusion there. But here comes Knockout Nico. got a Grand Slam. Oh, nice. Meanwhile, the pack slows down. Vixen Tequila taking a little hit there. Gonna get a little help there. Meanwhile, Vixen Tequila's through. No, that's knockout. Nico's through. Double Grand Slam. Vixen Tequila's caught up in the pack. That's it. We got time for one more. All right, here we go. Final jam of the half. It is now 56-35. We're going to call this 47 seconds remaining. This is the final jam. It will go to natural conclusion. There's your pack. There's your jammas. There goes your pack. Jammers! Dianosaurus Rex, Reign of Rage. Here we go. And that's Dianosaurus Rex. Where is Reign of Rage? Reign of Rage trying to make her way through. Outside, sneaks by the Bone Setter. Bone Setter distracted. Reign of Rage is through. Reign of Rage is through. And they gave Reign of Rage the lead jam and they called it off. And that's the period. Yeah. 59-35 at the half. And here's the Frenchie, your lucky charms are working tonight.
Every bout. Good grief. See, that's a charm.
Yes, they're magically delicious. And we got Queen of the Ring. Goldie's out. All right, who's left?
from the mind of the Michi. Michi-FM plays whatever Michi wants. Slightly off the deep end. MICHI-FM.com.
Here we go, second period. 59-36. Brawlarinas on top of the beaters. There goes your pack. Here come the jammers. Missy and Hollywood having some fun. Here we go. Rain of Rage. And Rain of Rage and that's Frenchie. Frenchie with her tutu repaired. Oh, nice. French Lick trying to make her way through. We've got whistles blowing. Oh, nice. Both jammers down, turn 4. Good stuff. And Rain of Rage to the box. Solo jam. Brawlarinas. Oh! Missy with a great hit in turn 4. Frenchie could still get this one though. And Frenchie's through. Lead jam. Lead jam, Brawlys. And here comes French Lick. Slow pack. D's Nuts saying speed up the pack. Grand slam, Brawlys. Here she comes again for more. French Lick and the French Lick crouch. Oh, she's finding the openings, but she gets caught up turn 3, and that's a jam. Nice jam there for the Brawlys. It's now 64-36, 27-37 remaining. Here we go. Solo jammer. And that's Dianasaurus Rex. Dianasaurus Rex is through. Lead jam. Lead jam. Meanwhile, we watch the pack. Sweet Candy Cannon's doing a roadblock. A little stumbling there. Rain of Rage back in. But here she comes. She sneaks through. And there we go. And she scores Dianasaurus Rex. But Rain of Rage is right behind her. Look out for Rain of Rage. Oh my God, Rain of Rage is coming up fast. And she calls the jam. Really doing a good job at bringing the beaters' hopes up, and then she calls the jam. Okay, we got 26-27 remaining, and it's 64. Shouldn't that be a little higher? I guess that's right. 64-36. On the score, it is now 66-36, and we're going back to Derby. 26-27, plenty of time for the beaters to do something here. But you know the Brawlers are not going to allow that to happen. Here we go. And here we go. Joby, one and only, knockout Nico. Here we go. Oh! Psycho Sybil, butt slip, turn 4. And we have whistles. Joby, one and only, out. Knockout Nico is still in. Solo jammer, knockout Nico. Knockout Nico. Almost causing a jammerless jam there again. Oh! Chuck's Bunny taking a little slip there, turn 2. Book 'em Betty to the box. Knockout Nico. Knockout Nico still in there. Hollywood back in. Joby, one and only, back in. Joby, one and only, breaks through. And we're going to give her no lead jam. No lead jam. Whoa, what? Okay, lead jam. Lead jam before the whistle. So we're going to give it to her as a lead jam. 75, 37, 24, 25 remaining. Here we go. We got Hacker to Pieces and Raina Rage. Raina Rage kicking in overdrive, but getting caught up by the pack. But she's through. Lead jam, Raina Rage. Hacker to Pieces mid pack, but it's Raina Rage. That's my Raina Rage, yes. Here she comes again. Raina Rage finds the hole on the inside, but then it gets a nice knock by Dianosaurus Rex, turn 2. But here comes Hacker to Pieces is through. Raina Rage now having to deal with Bone Setter. Raina Rage, and that's the jam. Raina Rage somebody calls, and that's a jam. And that's Diabolique. You know, this Beaters team definitely has a little rhythm to them. It's 23 minutes remaining, 75 to 42. Solo jammer. Confused. Timeout called. There was confusion there. It's a convention of zebras. D's nuts talking it over with head ref.
If you are 18 years old and you want to be involved in Arizona Rollers, come on out, meet the girls, meet the coaching staff, try out the little team.
Here we go. Knockout Nico. Solo jam. 22-40 remaining. 75-42. Brawley's on top. And we got whistles. Confusion everywhere. I thought it was a jammerless jam, but can the announcer call a timeout here? We got a timeout here, but the clock is still moving. Okay, we got some major confusion out here right now. It is 75-42. At first, I thought this was a jammerless jam, and I thought they were stopping it because I did not see the Brawly jammer. The Brawly jammer was in my blind spot in turn 3. Then they called a timeout, but the clock kept running. So we got 21:15 unofficially remaining. Keep in mind, it is the head ref who holds the master stopwatch. That right there, that is your official clock. Okay, we are coming back in with 21:15 remaining, 75-42. We got a solo jammer, and that's French Lick with the Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. All right, here we go. French Lick out. French Lick midfield. Nice little resistance there off of Missy. French Lick. Oh! Sweet Candy Cannon is down. She's. Okay, EMT's out. Sweet Candy Cannon. Whew. Let's hear it for Sweet Candy Cannon. And she's going to come back into the jam. How about that? I would be limping back to the car. Okay, Zebra Convention again, 2001, 75-42. D's nuts talking it out. Oh, this is getting interesting. Okay, we're gonna let this thing roll. Here we go. There's your pack. Jammers, 3 on 4. Here we go. And that is Dianasaurus Rex and Missy, team captain. Look out, here comes Missy. Missy is through. No lead jam. Missy. Oh, Dianasaurus Rex trying to make her way through. But here comes Missy. Dianasaurus Rex, Psycho Sybil on her. And she's through. Lead jam. And she immediately calls. And that's Dianasaurus Rex. Lead jam Brawlies. And that's Diabolica, Jugs Bunny, Psycho Sybil, Bone Setter, Sweet Candy Cannons. And we've got yet another timeout, 18:52 remaining, 75-42. Okay, we're going back to Derby here. 18:52 remaining. It is 75-42, and we're loving it. Here we go. Joby, one and only, and Dianasaurus Rex ready for action. And we have... What happened? Jam was stopped. Jammerless jam? got some major confusion here. Okay, who's in the box? Okay, all right, so Joby's back in. Joby's back in. And, okay, so we're going to go solo jammer. I think what happened was, I guess maybe the Brawlies had a penalty on the jammer, and they did not, they put a jammer on the line when they shouldn't have. That's the only thing I can think of here. Okay, here we go. Joby one and only finds, bone setter. Bone setter's okay. Okay, 20 feet, free pass. Lead jam. Lead jam for the beaters, and that's Joby one and only. Hacker to pieces coming out of the box. But that's Joby one and only. All right. And who's out? Knockout. Ooh, wait, who's going to the box? Who's going to the box? Joby one and only. French lick takes her out, turn 2. And we've got Diana Rex through. But no lead jam. This will probably get called for time here in just a little bit. Dianosaurus better do some damage right now if she wants to get some points here. And she does! Grand Slam! Brawley! And 2 minutes is approaching. And there it is. That is the jam. If you're a Beaters fan, this is not good. All right, here we go. Timeout again. 15-12 remaining, 80-42. And it is the Brawlies on top of the Beaters. Here we go. Solo jammer for the Brawlies. And that is certified chick. Oh, nice try. That's Yellow Fever, free pass. Lead jam, Brawley. Joby one and only back in. Here comes Joby one and only. He's doing a little stumbling there in turn 4 as she's trying to make her way through. Hollywood French lick all over her. Oh, and she's down. And she takes a little spill there on the front stretch. That's Joby one and only. Hollywood stunting the announcers. And we've got more whistles. Solo jam. Solo jam. Beaters. Solo jam for the Beaters. And that's Joby one and only. Hacker to pieces, working her. Oh! Spill, turn 3. But she's back. Riding this baby out. Here we go. Star pass! Star pass! Star pass! Sweet Candy Cannons is your jammer. Star pass. Star pass. Sweet Candy Cannons is your. There's your new jammer. And this is what the Beaters need. She's through, no lead jam, and that's the jam. 2 minutes. Nice star pass. Nice try by the beaters there. It was just a little too late. All right, we've had a jammerless jam and a star pass. This bout is now complete. Here we go. Rain and Rage, Dinosaurus Rex. Oh, spill, turn 4. Hollywood back in. Bone setter to the box. Dinosaurus Rex, lead jam, Brawlaz. Oh, Diabolic spinning around in circles, turn 4. Oh no. But here comes Dinosaurus Rex. Meanwhile, Rain and Rage still chugging away there. But it's Dinosaurus Rex. She's through. And we got whistles. And that's a jam. Okay, we've got 86-43, 12:53 remaining. Here come your jammers. Knockout Nico, Sweet Candy Cannon. Sweet Candy Cannon's with a little bit of a lead here. Let's see how she does. She's got to get by French Licks and Destructo Kitty. Okay, she's got it. Slow the pack. Yeah, here it comes. Destructo Kitty lets her through. No! Sweet Candy. We're still waiting for somebody to break. This is a nice defensive battle here. Oh! We got whistles. We've got... Oh! No lead jam, but... Sweet Candy Cannon's through, but no lead jam. Still waiting on Knockout Nico. Bone Setter giving a little hit on Valley Fever. Or Yellow Fever. Still waiting to see what happens here. Knockout Nico just having a lot of... I don't know about you, but I would have passed the star right there. And Nico's through. No lead jam. We're going for 2. And that's Knockout Nico. All right, here we go. All right. Sweet Candy Cannon scores. Slow pack, 2 minutes. That's the jam. All right, here we go. We got 10:13 remaining. It is 86-47, and we've got a jumper on the jammer line. Jumping her way, it's Rain and Rage. And the jumping work. Rain and Rage. Lead jammer. The beaters need a miracle right now. Maybe Rain and Rage will do it. Here we go. Jam called. Jam called. Okay, we got 9:20 remaining. It is now, we still got 86-47 on the board. This is going to be a fun bout to do. This is, here we go. Pack. Jammers. Chubby one and only Small stumble at the jammer line. Dinosaurus Rex outside. Chubby one and only down and back up. Turn 3. Meanwhile, Mitzi all over Dianosaurus Rex. Dianosaurus Rex through. Lead jam, Brawlaz. And that's Dianosaurus Rex. Missy saying, "You're chicken." To Missy, this is a passion. And Dianosaurus Rex is through. So, jam. Here we go. Dianosaurus Rex trying to make her way past Sweet Candy Cannons. She'll have to take the free pass. Grand Slam! Nice. Derby lovers, this might be a slow-moving bout, but it's good. Here we go. Here comes Dianosaurus Rex. That's the jam. 2 minutes. Uh-oh, look at that. Brawlaz up, 97-47, 6:45 remaining. Here we go. Who's in, who's out, who knows? Here we go. Sweet Candy Cannon is a little startled there on the bench. But we got French Lick and Rena Rage going. Sweet Candy Cannon's getting a little attention from the EMTs. Hopefully she's okay. Where is French Lick? There's French Lick. Oh! Nice hit. Nice hit. Oh! Stumble, backstretch. Nobody is broken yet, but here comes Rena Rage. She's through. Lead jam. Beaters. Beaters. Lead jam. And Frenchie breaks. But Rena Rage has got the lead jam, and she's about a half a track ahead. She can still do some damage here. And just by passing that penalty box, she did do some damage. And then she calls. That's it. That's the jam. Okay, we got 97-49. 5:02 remaining. Here we go. And we're going to have Joby one and only. And the bone setter. Here comes Joby. Bone setter through. Lead jam. Brawlaz. Joby one and only also broken. But here we go. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brawlaz over the century mark. 100. Joby down, turn 2. But here it is, the bone setter. We've got a 100-point game right now. Joby through again. Bone setter through again. This is getting nasty. And that's your bone setter. I love it. Meanwhile, Joby one and only taking a lot of stumbles. Another fork in this one. It is over. Literally. Here comes Bone Center for more. Joby through. Bone Center picks up another 4. We started with 97. Where's this going to end up? 2 minutes is coming up. And that's the jam. 2 minutes, and that's the Bone Setter. It's 1:13. 16-point jam there for the Bone Setter. Nice. Missy jamming. She goes down backstretch. Dianasaurus Rex jamming Brawlys. And we have whistles. We have confusion. Okay. She threw. Okay, Dianosaurus Rex is through. Rena Rage is through, but do we have a lead jam? Oh, nice try. A good whip gone bad on Dianosaurus Rex. But Rena Rage is cooking. There's still about another minute in this jam to do some damage. Psycho Sybil, Hollywood, back in. Rena Rage has got a lot of catching up to do. Nice sneak through. Nice. Rena Rage, grand slam. Good stuff. We're less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. Call it off now and we'll have a chance. It's a battle against the clock to see if we'll have a final jam or if this will be it. I think there needs to be some more time on this bout. The jam is called. 30.6 on the clock. Final jam coming up. 1:13:66. Final jam. Officially 30 seconds remaining. Final jam. All right, here we go, kids. One final jam coming up right now. Come on, Missy and Hollywood in for the final jam. Make this good. No Missy in the final jam. 58 points. Here we go. Final jam. Jugs Bunny and Knockout Nico. This is Jugs Bunny's first jam. This is the final jam. It will go to natural conclusion. We have a lead jammer, and it's Knockout Nico. Lead jam, Brawlaz. I don't know. I think this is roller derby's equivalent of taking a knee. Jugs Bunny is through. Both jammers officially break. Yeah, but the pack is going for a leisurely stroll. I don't think anybody wants to score on this one. Meanwhile, here comes Knockout Nico playing slower derby. Oh, Joby one and only takes a spill on the backstretch. Natural conclusion, people. Oh, nice ball. Flip. Lead jam. But all the beaters can do now is tighten up this margin. And that's knockout Nico. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! And Hollywood goes down. Some of you have been waiting for a moment like that. Didn't get it. And that's the jam. It's over. The beaters' winning streak toppled by the Brawlies and those frosted Lucky Charms. All right. Nice, nice. All right, Derby lovers. That's what it's all about. The Brawlarinas break the beaters' dynasty. They break a very long winning streak, and this will definitely help them in the power rankings. That's right, Brawlaz over the beaters. Good stuff. We'll be back here in April for the big one, Beaters and Bruisers. It's MICHI-CHAN, Derby Love.